the story after many years of him being this dominant force. And this is why I find Beerus to be such a unique and interesting character. As this goalpost that sits so far above Goku from the very first chapter of the series, he supplies Goku with endless motivation to continue training and gaining more strength, because Goku wants to be the strongest fighter before anything else, and that includes surpassing Beerus. Despite Goku having villains and antagonists all throughout Super, Beerus still remains a level of strength that he can reach, so he will always be motivated no matter what. A character like Beerus is very risky for any story to have for a multitude of reasons, yet everybody loves him, and there will come a time when the writers need to take another massive risk and shift his character role from an untouchable force to not being that, especially if they want to keep the story running for as long as they said they wanted. This moment will come when Goku and the others decide to venture off to other universes, primarily the 4 that did not participate in the Tournament of Power. I've mentioned this in previous videos, but with the Strongest in the Universe saga coming to a conclusion and bringing everything Universe 7 had to offer in one spot, in the Superhero Saga letting readers know that even if Goku and Vegeta are not present, there are still very powerful people who can take care of everything in their place. It's about time for them to make that leap and leave Universe 7 as a setting behind. I'm not saying leave it behind completely, but just have some story arcs that take place in other universes. It's something we wanted for a while. I mean, they can't advertise Universe 1 and 12 as the supreme and ultimate universes and never show us a single thing about them. It's gotta happen at some point. And I think them surpassing Beerus would be a symbolic way of the story saying, Goku and Vegeta are ready to go to other universes and face new challenges. That's just me though. To come back to Frieza, I personally think he'll be the one to take Beerus' job as the God of Destruction. Not by pulling up on Beerus and taking this title by force because he can, and he needs to prove to everybody that he's some ultra powerful monster now, but I think Beerus will just pass the position over to him. Beerus has already said Gohan is not fitting for the position, Broly is certainly not fit for the position, and Goku and Vegeta will not be interested in it. Frieza is the only character I can see both being fit and interested in the position. And honestly, for Frieza's planet-conquering business, him becoming a god of destruction is the best thing possible for him. He'll be able to destroy planets as he sees fit, have the Kais develop them as they both see fit, and he'll more than likely want the planets and their citizens to be at their best, so his product is at its best. He also now sees Goku and Vegeta as rivals that he likes to flex his strength on, rather than enemies that must be eliminated at all costs, judging from their last meeting, and he clearly prioritizes the space business over anything that includes them. Another important point is the fact that Frieza does repay favors, and Beerus was the one who revived Frieza after the Tournament of Power, despite having no personal obligation to do so. So I wouldn't be worried about him doing anything crazy once obtaining the title. So with all that said, let me do a quick TLDR. 1. Goku and Vegeta should have some kind of all-out friendly match with Beerus in order to prove that they finally surpassed him and give the viewers payoff for all the years that Beerus served as a goalpost. And 2. Allow Beerus to retire by passing off his position of destroyer to Frieza. I think those 2 potential events will allow Beerus to retire as a destroyer, all the while keeping it satisfactory for fans of the series. I believe it will go this way because I doubt Beerus will be killed off. He's pretty popular, at least in the West, and he's a very entertaining character. Super doesn't even bother to kill off any integral characters to the cast in the first place. If anything, they tend to add more characters to the cast every arc, so him retiring on Earth is very plausible, and I think it'll happen soon. By soon, I mean like the next 3 arcs or so, judging from Super's pacing. Goku has undergone all sorts of limit-breaking challenges throughout the story of Super, and as we can see from his most recent True Ultra Instinct performance against Gas, I think he's on the precipice of completely mastering Ultra Instinct and bringing it to its peak. Challenging Beerus and defeating him would be a great way to display the culmination of Goku's journey of not only mastering Ultra Instinct, but his entire journey through Dragon Ball Super as a whole. But honestly, whatever happens, any major developments with Beerus will be exciting, and I can't wait to see it. I truly can't hope but wonder what the next step for his character will be, because after 10 years of build up to this goalpost, no matter what happens, when it's finally reached, it will break the internet. All in all, it's time to bring an end to Beerus as a goalpost and let our Saiyans finally achieve their goal of surpassing him while letting him relax and retire. I think it'd be the best way to enter into the end of Z arc